My new skirt and I welcome you. I don't want to wear an apron today because look at my skirt. Hi guys, welcome. I'm vain. I'm a little vain. Hello, sorry I was a little late.
I'm a little teapot.
You're what?
You're a little vain and I'm a little teapot.
Am I missing it?
Somebody will tell you.
Ben, I have a little bit of a headache. But that's not how I want to welcome you. Hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, can I have the AC on a little bit? Can you open that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to have a headache. Ugh.
Oh,
No headache. No headache. Welcome,
Sends
welcome,
a headache
welcome. Hi guys.
Where are you?
Hi Veronica. Thank you. Yes, I love it. No headache. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a children's song. Thank you, Anna. You know, I'll start with this. I saw that Ben had posted a story by sharing my video. And I got so excited
I've
because
never
Ben
done it before.
is famous for not,
I don't know about
among the
famous,
other things.
but
Ben doesn't do stories, doesn't do Instagram stories. So when I saw that he had a first ever Instagram story with my video, stop, not yet. I thought, whoa, I messaged him and I told him, oh, that was so sweet. You did your first Instagram story with me. Well, it was a mistake.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
But
Wow.
But if I was going to have an accident,
So-
that's good that I had it with you, right?
Hi, guys. How was your weekend? Hi, Barbara. Hi. How was your weekend, guys? And before we start cooking, today I wish somebody was cooking for me because I'm so tired. Do we have any newcomer? Something in my eye. Do you have any newcomer? Well, let's wait because I want Catherine to eat this too, love. So, do we have a newcomer? I think he likes you. Sat in the pool all weekend, nice. Oh, happy anniversary. That reminds me, Alice, I like your glasses that you had on. Oh, thank you. Yes, yeah. Thank you. I don't wear contacts, but those are my reading glasses. Plays music with my band. Hi, Marissa. Hi, everyone. Hi, Josh from Woodstock. Busy weekend celebrating my Uncle Mike's birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle Mike. So,
Happy birthday, Uncle Mike.
I know that some people were a little scared. They saw Ben's post about tofu and pizza. They were a little scared. I'm not making a pizza with tofu.
No.
However, I'm making a tofu that tastes like pizza. It's called Tofu alla Pizzaiola. And I also want to talk about this, by the way, because there's something that, as I'm going to start the sauce and we can discuss, there's a passage that I want to read you. So there is one of my favorite fish to eat has always been swordfish, pizzaiola swordfish, pesce spada alla pizzaiola. And I think it's because the pizzaiola flavor hides the fish flavor.
Pizzaiola?
Pizzaiola.
Pizzaiola
Pizzaiolo is
what?
the pizza man. Not pizza man. Is the pizzaiolo, the one that makes pizza. Pizzaiola is the flavor. So the ingredients that we're going to use are very simple, very easy. We have fresh tomatoes or tomato sauce if you have it, but these are tomatoes from my garden, and this beautiful tomato comes from the garden of one of my favorite people in the entire world, and I think that she's watching. Thank you, coffee first. Then we have olives. These are Tajasca olive from Liguria, capers. We have dry oregano. This is an oregano that my father got me from Calabria, and it smells, it's so intense. And while, I have some fresh herbs too. I have some fresh oregano, some fresh basil. We have onion, we have oil, salt, and I think that what really makes it pizzaiola is
pizza flavor?
It's the oregano with tomato sauce. I think that that's the pizza. It's pizza. When you have oregano on tomato sauce, it's pizza. So, let's start.
Teresa
and
made
then
pizza.
I'll talk to you guys about Julia Child and maybe something else as well. So,
Teresa made pizza and Shellwalk had the best ice cream: anise, white licorice, and
I
root
love
beer.
anise. I love anise ice cream though. I love anise everything. No, say that again. Read it.
Anise, white licorice, and root beer with root beer.
Oh wow.
Was that a float?
That sounds really beautiful.
It does.
So here I have my onion. Sometimes I cut the
Andy,
onion.
well, hello there. How are you, Andy?
Sometimes is Andy. Did you find the pool, Andy? I think that's
Was
it.
Andy looking for a pool? Are
Yeah.
you looking for a pool, Andy?
Which Andy?
Andy Nathan's the photographer.
Yeah. See, yeah, he messaged me and.
The brilliant she.
Oh
She.
no, then some.
You're thinking of somebody else. No, this is Andy who shot the pictures on the back of our first album cover and shot the best pictures you ever saw. And y'all need to get her book. It's called Andy I, Andeei. She says not yet, Tesla. She didn't get it yet.
Okay, so it's okay.
But y'all need to get that book. It's beautiful.
So you guys, onion. I usually cut the onion with a mandolin. But today I want to cut the onion a little bit smaller. I want it to almost disappear. I don't want Catherine to have excuses for not eating this. Over the weekend, we realized that she has some expensive taste. She devoured this super fancy salmon fillet the other day, and she wanted more. I like fish, she kept saying. Let me see if I can do this without crying. Hi guys.
You know, somebody said they ordered some crodino,
Yeah.
and somebody else, like that was a float. The
Ooh.
it was white licorice and anise ice cream
And
in root beer. It was a root beer float. And somebody else said that they ordered crodino, so I'm taking me a crodino float.
Oh my God!
Vanilla
With vanilla
ice
ice cream and
And
crodino float. That's pretty
We still have a
interesting.
little bit of vanilla ice cream.
We have a winner, by the way, for the contest from the Bella Italia contest. I've probably should have done this before. We have a winner for the Bella Italia contest. I don't know if she's watching. I want to wait for all the people to gather. And so the winner will receive a brand new La Molisana flour, which is a great, one of the highest quality brands of flour in Italy, and pasta that I have not even tried. And you guys are gonna try it for, you guys, the winner is gonna try it for me, and then she's going to come on the show with me live and tell me how it is. That's this month's Bella Italia giveaway / promotion / whatever. I'm a little low energy. No, it's I don't know why I started having this headache coming. Ugh.
What's the matter?
I'm cutting onions, love.
Ah.
Ooh, here I am. Extra virgin olive oil, plenty. Now, before we go to Julia Child, etc., let's be honest. Tofu is not good. I don't like it. Sorry, I'm okay. I don't like it. Who likes tofu the way it is? Only Catherine likes tofu, plain tofu, for some reason. But I think that one of the properties that tofu has is this bland nothingness, which absorbs every good flavor that you give it, right? So, for example, when Elise makes her tofu, I don't endure it. I love it. So, I always try to find ways to, I don't want to endure something, I want to enjoy it, right? So I want to find ways to really want tofu. And there are beautiful tofu, like you can fry tofu. So now I'm starting to saute my onion, and I'm going to add the tomatoes to make a little very fresh tomato sauce. So I don't know what about you guys. I know that some people, hi Maya, I know that some people just don't like tofu. And
The suggestion from Jack Stack: put a match between your teeth for the crying. If you light it, it'll make you cry about something else. Somebody else wanted to know, is there a substitute you like for Bob Ferguson? Do you have a favorite substitute
Hi,
for
Bob.
onion for people who don't like onions?
but you can use leeks,
Or shallots?
shallots.
But
You
it's not
can
the
use,
same.
but shallot is much more similar to onion. Chives.
Queen Haladragon wants to know, what's crodino? Where have you been, my queen? I know you missed a show or two, but this is crodino. It's an aperitif, non-alcoholic. It's Italian. It's Crodino, not crocodilo. Crodino. It's so good. It's kind of a slightly bitter, majorly bitter, citrus type, little soft thing.
Yeah,
soft
it's
drink.
made with, I don't know. It is kind of citrusy and a little bitter, almost like Campari. And I actually, even when I drank, I always liked Crodino.
Even though it doesn't have booze in
But
it.
if you drink, you can add some gin to Crodino. Spectacular.
Teresa uses tofu as a filler when she has expensive ingredients.
As a what? Sorry.
Teresa uses tofu as a filler when she has expensive ingredients.
What do you mean as a filler?
As a filler.
As a what?
A filler? Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means if you've got, I think it means if you've got expensive ingredients, a lot
Yeah.
of things, and you want to stretch them. Make them go farther. Like you've got all this great stuff, but you want a slightly bigger dish
Okay, so
And-
you add to, okay, get it.
as a filler.
You know, I like it a lot in, like, if you make vegan meatballs. I don't like it, like, really, Catherine likes tofu just on the skillet, and that's it. That's what she likes. It's, I don't know. But I like it, yeah, like Elise makes it. It's very crunchy. Or there are some restaurants that really know how to cook tofu. And I think that when it's coated with sesame, we made it one day. Do you guys remember we made the tofu with sesame
Yeah,
and
it's great.
coating? I think that there are ways to make it. Again, I am done eating food to endure it. If I want to eat it because I like it. So I don't want to have something because I need protein and I just put down some protein. I can have protein shake if I want that, you know. That's not how I want to, that's not how I see food anymore. Because I used to see it that way. And I didn't care. Here I am, sorry. Yeah, so I don't want to do that anymore. That's not my vision. So what we're doing here, we are really creating a beautiful, beautiful, rich sauce. I would actually, if it's in my freezer, I don't really have the time to thaw it, but I would have easily made a nice tomato sauce. If you have like plain tomato sauce that you made, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add some, actually no I'm not because I don't have it. I thought I had some constant, but you know what I have here? I have some, that sun-dried tomato and caper paste. I'm going to add it to my sauce.
Somebody just said something. What was it?
Let me see.
Let me see.
What's your tofu? What's your relationship with tofu? Let's put it this way. Do you guys eat? Like for example, I don't like it in smoothies. I don't really like it scrambled when you have, scrambled
I do.
tofu. You do? Scrambled tofu?
I do. Tofu scramble, I prefer eggs, but...
But what about-
Orlando Dubini, hello.
But what do you put in your tofu scramble? How do you like it?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the menu at Hugo's or wherever I had it last.
So, but there is something in it that covers the flavor of tofu. No, it's not covering.
You don't cover
it's
the
giving.
flavor.
No, it's giving it a flavor.
Tofu can do all sorts of stuff. Somebody brought
Garlic.
up something called tofuti that I used to
Yeah.
really, really love in the 80s. That was like ice cream made with
Yeah.
tofu. And it was very, very good at the time, I guess. But I haven't had it since. Amy can't do it in any way, shape, or form.
What, tofu?
I'm so sorry.
I'm adding some sugar just because. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna get you closer to me. Give me 1 second. I just added some sugar for the acidity of the tomato. So
Teresa just brought up agadoshi tofu, which is really great. If you go to
What
a
is it?
Japanese restaurant, it's that tofu with the different stuff that we would get at sushi at
oh
Wok.
yeah. Oh, you see that was
Not the
good.
soup,
That
but the-
actually was good.
It's great.
Yeah, that
Soft
was, that was
tofu
good.
over rice with chili sauce and veggie curry over
Okay.
rice. Yes. Why don't we have some rice?
Somebody
with
some
this?
peso. What?
Why don't we have some rice with this?
We're going to because there's nothing else in the fridge. All our vegetables are. Now I'm gonna put some fresh oregano and then I'm gonna work with the dry one. But I really want this sauce to start getting all the intense pizza flavor. So yeah, we're out of everything. We're getting our delivered tonight.
Yes, as Andy points out and somebody else, women should watch their soy intake because it's the estrogen.
Yeah, that's true. We don't eat that much tofu, right?
I don't
Catherine
think
does.
that we do. Well, she should watch it too.
That's true.
Catherine loves it, so we should pay attention to that. We don't eat much soy, not a whole lot.
Also because I'm more for beans when I have to substitute and make yes.
Queen Haladragon says, if Alice is working out extra, it shows.
I hope not because my arms are becoming.
Good Lord!
I'm sorry. Yes, I am working out. But I'm actually doing a new workout. I'm on a trampoline. You know, I really
You and
loved.
Nils Lofgren.
Huh?
You and Nils Lofgren. He used to do it on stage. Maybe he still does. I don't think so.
Okay, so we're adding some fresh thyme, and then we're gonna let this sauce go for a second, and I'm gonna talk to you about Julia Child, because I want to start a conversation about what I read. I'm gonna put some. It starts to smell like pizza. One
It
thing
smells
is-
fantastic.
It starts to really smell nicely like pizza. I want to add the kitchen noodles.
Yeah, tofu with tomato sauce over spaghetti, it absolutely works.
Really?
I like Boca
Yeah, the boca is
burgers,
good.
and they're really good, and they're soy.
But there's soy, yeah, it's
Yeah,
soy.
but we
based.
don't eat a lot of soy.
No, we don't.
We do not eat a lot of soy. We don't have soy milk, for instance. Alice hand makes
I hand made
oat
the
milk.
oat milk after I discovered that there's that horrible oil in Oatly.
However,
So
there's some kind of great pistachio.
yeah, that's the
right?
thing. What I'm doing these days, I homemade oat milk for Catherine, and then I add some pistachio and almond milk. Is this mix? I showed you in the. I showed you in my stories. It's not an ad. That's an addictive milk, and it's just pistachio and almonds. Delicious. So I'm just adding some extra tomatoes here, and then I'll let this go. Maybe I should put keepers already.
Oh, all right. Era Larson 90 says, this sauce looks so delicious and you're making it seem like I could actually do it. Brava. I agree.
You know, most delicious food, in my opinion, it's simple. It doesn't. You don't have to make I don't know. To me, like the other day, we had this mozzarella with what do you have? Mozzarella on the mozzarella and some tomato on a piece of bread. To me, the most delicious things are actually easy. Now, I want to read this, and then I'll add my capers and the olives to the sauce. I want to read this because I want to start a conversation about this. So I'm reading this beautiful book, and on page, this is my life in France, and it covers the years that she spent in France, in Paris, in France with her husband. This is right after the war. I think that she goes there. Yeah, I think she goes there around 48. So at this point, when she started going to the Cordon Bleu, it's page 71, and she writes, Helene's war story made me think about the French and their deep hunger, something that seemed to lurk beneath their love of food as an art form and their love of cooking as a sport. I wonder if the nation's gastronomical lust had its roots not in the sunshine of art, but in the deep, dark deprivations France had suffered over the centuries because of the war. And this is the first thing that I want to talk about, because I'm wondering whether the best of us, the best of a nation, the best comes when we are hungry for change, when we are hungry for more. They were talking on NPR a few days ago about how when COVID is going to be gone and we're going to go back to life, and the crisis is going to, because in the financial crisis, how people are going to be hungry for new things, both in terms of food and of art. And so these cycles of dark and hunger that give birth to, the marvel that is a new invention, a new trend, a new food, a new literature, and I love that she's there. It's quite interesting actually to read about France and Italy, because she goes through Italy and she talks about how Italy is still completely destroyed after the war. I find it extremely interesting, so I would like to discuss this. And then, right in the other page, in the page 72, she writes, upon reflection, she's having, she's starting to really enjoy, she started to really be good at cooking from the Cordon Bleu. And she writes, upon reflection, I decided I had three main weaknesses. I was confused. She's talking here about her inability to bring to term a conversation. They're talking about politics here. I was confused, evidenced by a lack of facts, an inability to coordinate my thoughts, and an inability to verbalize my ideas. I had a lack of confidence, which caused me to back down from forcefully stated positions, and I was overly emotional at the expense of careful scientific thought. I was 37 years old and still discovering who I was. This made a huge difference, this sentence, because whenever I think about, for example, my career, I feel like I'm old. I'm 38. How come I've not achieved something that is tangible? And then, so I often think about her. She actually got to her career very late in life, and I find that quite inspiring. And I don't know, it gives me a sense of, okay, I have plenty of time. And reading it from her, who then, whose career became almost like a fairy tale, 37 and she's still learning who she was. I'm 38 and I'm still working on things, and it makes it okay. So I have these two things that I read and I wanted to discuss with you. What are you doing on the calendar? So I want to know from you, what do you think about, and in capers and olives, what do you think about the war? Like, in this case was the Second World War, but about Renaissance coming after Dark Ages, but literally that's what we're going through, and prosperity coming after crisis and hunger. What's your thought? And actually, not only what's your thought, but also what's your experience with it? Because I want to know. Yeah, that's my question for you guys.
What I know is I'm going to be 67 in about 7 weeks.
That's what you were
And
doing
I'm
on the calendar?
still trying to figure out who I am.
I thought you were looking for your birthday on the calendar.
No, I was figuring out how long away it is. It's
Okay,
just 7 weeks.
please read them their experiences, because I really want to know.
Um, let me see. Oh, we go way back talking about, do you grow your own oregano?
No, my father got me this oregano from Calabria one time that he came. Or actually, we went to Italy and he had a lot. But I grow my oregano. Yes, it's not as flavorful, but yes.
Shellwalk wants that peach cake with rose water. Bill Runhard says, since last week his mom has had a bad week, so please, if you can, send out positive thoughts, everybody,
We will.
please.
I promise.
Let me see.
I'm here pitting my olives.
Shellwalk misses music, especially in summer. People saying, yes, hunger drives change. To light and joy. Yes, Andy says. Sherry says, astute observation. And Queen says, wouldn't it be interesting if new foods or recipes arose from the COVID era? I just want...
That's
I
really,
want-
I
think that's
what the
idea.
show on NPR was actually talking about, how definitely.
Price Abbott says, I learned to cook from my grandma and mother who lived in Paris after the war. Meals are sacred. It's true. It's absolutely true.
I just gonna interrupt 1 second. What I'm doing now, the sauce is not ready. I'm actually add some tomatoes. I'm adding my olives. I want to add the tofu though, because it's important for the tofu to really cook with the sauce, because the tofu has to absorb all the flavors. So here, what I have is that's the only thing that I found at the store. It's a super firm, which I think is slightly less firm than extra firm. I'm gonna show you how I cut it. I cut it quite thin because I want the flavor to really get in. You might do two things: slices like this and then bake it, or smaller pieces, like little bite-sized tofu. I like the idea of making like I would make for the fish, so like a little steak, but quite thin, so that all the flavors really penetrate. I'm adding some water here to create the sauce. And a beautiful thing that you can do is, after this, like you would do for the fish, is to bake it, put it in the oven and let all the flavors come in. So, sorry, Ben, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to explain. Ciao, patatina.
Where was I?
You were talking.
I'm making some tofu.
Yeah, sì, my love. Sto facendo tofu alla pizzaiola. Tofu pizza.
No, just after COVID, what are we going to get? I just hope not more of the same.
What is that?
È tofu, amore mio. Tofu con la salsa di pizza.
Olympia, Catherine, hey, what are you
Can you try
doing?
it?
No, non ancora, amore mio. Non è pronto.
Off you go. No. What, you want to be a TV star?
No, I will try.
Get in line.
Olympia says, I'm hoping we'll be more humble and less wasteful and able to appreciate that which we took for granted. Amen to that.
I think that we already are, in a way.
Maybe.
Don't you think?
Well, I hope we are. Instead of just going, damn it, why don't I get to go to a bar? Why do I have to wear a mask? They're taking away my freedom. Listen, y'all, if you don't wear a mask, you're taking away my freedom. I'm old and vulnerable, and if you catch it, or if you sneeze and you're around me and you don't have a mask on, and you're asymptomatic, you can give it to me, or you give it to somebody who gives it to me. So wear your damn mask. And somebody the other day said something interesting, which was the whole idea that the government is using COVID to control everybody. You got to sit. If you think they don't control you already, they give you a number.
So I'm gonna put some oregano.
Social Security, they give you a number.
Listen, they're tracking how
They know
people.
everything
They're tracking
about
how
you.
much people are going out by getting, with your phone in the maps and the Google Maps. They know when people are going out. That's how they know that people are gathering. If you think that that's
But
Well,
they
anyway.
already have everybody's welcome cooperation because we all buy
Of course,
these
we all-
devices
Can
and
you
sign
read
the
more
agreements.
of what they think about?
Aaron Mulrooney said, we are evolutionary creatures at your age, yours. I wasn't sure where I was going, and now I'm 56 and in a terrific career. Give yourself time and patience. It says,
Thank
I have
you.
always loved Julia Child. Mindy Hertzon's in the epicenter. Our Governor DeSantis is killing people. Wear your mask. Absolutely. Yeah, Mindy is in Florida. Let's see. California, is it closing down again due to the rise? It is closing a lot of businesses again that some of them they shouldn't have opened up. They really shouldn't have opened
I
up.
honestly think that the gym shouldn't have opened up. And actually, I'm a little angry today because if people were respecting the rules, I was about to get my wax. And I'm not waxing because people don't respect the rules.
Oh, oppression, oppression, oppression. Yeah, so
What was I doing?
essentially, wear a mask and listen to fingerprint file. Ha! I looked up the summary to Contagion last night because it was just popping up as the options to watch. I hadn't seen it since
I haven't seen the movie.
I hadn't seen it since it came out. Well, did you read the summary? It's great. It's absolutely great. It is too much like the news. Ha!
You know what I was doing
That's
while you were
very
reading
funny,
the summary?
Mindy.
I was looking at Instagram.
But to get back to the matters at hand, somebody mentioned trying hemp milk.
By the way, this recipe doesn't really have quantities. Like you can put as many olives as you want. I'm making it rich of the good stuff, and so yeah, it's just, I use half an onion, half a medium onion, and I'm filling it up with olives and capers. You can actually also add anchovies. Anchovies actually can be beautiful. I'm actually adding
I
anchovy.
want to eat lunch with pasta.
You ate lunch with some pasta?
Dinner.
Dinner.
I'll be right back with your fork and with the oil.
Smells like pizza. It does already smells like pizza. It's unbelievable. At least you need to try this.
Smells
No,
like
it's red.
Huh? È rosso, amore, mi labbra, sì amore, I have a lipstick. No, no, you can.
Okay.
Ti piace mamma? Do you like mamma with the lipstick?
Ti piace?
Lipstick.
Why?
Because I want it to be pretty for the camera.
E rosa, ti piace?
Hi guys.
She's saying hi. Oh, you heard it.
I'm blocking her with my knee
I
to
wanted
keep
to
her
ask
from
you
leaping into the
something.
frame.
What, oil?
That I guess now it's not really urgent anymore because they closed the beauty salons again.
Can you
Um,
ask Catherine, please? Catherine, not going there.
Short hair or long hair? Should I let my hair grow or should I keep it short?
Papa, can I have
Long.
some oil? Papa,
Papa,
can
oh, you
I
want some
have
oil?
Oil.
Please.
Adesso,
Oil and
olio,
salt.
ancora, olio, why don't you stay with me? You carry this bonbon. Guess what I do?
Don't do that.
I never was any good at football, but
Don't
I
do
can
that.
block you.
So this is very full with olives and I think that it's gonna
Come on, Catherine.
really be beautiful.
You want to-
Catherine.
One thing that I didn't do here on purpose, I didn't create the crust on the tofu to have it like golden because I want the tofu to be porous. I think that when in some preparations, you really have to have this kind of semi-fried tofu so it has that beautiful little crust. But in this case, I wanted to really absorb all the flavor. And by the way, we're gonna try this, but this is gonna be better when cooked for a long time. And then when it's cooked, I'm just gonna let it, we're not gonna have dinner for 2 more hours, 2.5 hours. So I'm just gonna cover it with the lid and the steam and the heat are gonna really help everything
You're
penetrate.
talking about how long you're here?
I asked them if they want my hair or not. If they want my hair, if they,
You said something about steam. I didn't know what you meant.
I asked if they think that I should let my hair grow a little or keep it short.
Well, you're getting it mixed.
Huh, of
Olympia
course.
says just below your chin is flattering. Teresa says that her stylist says long hair wants to be tamed, short hair wants to be displayed. While Veronica cut hers off in the spring and is now growing it long for winter. And Sherry points out that if you keep it long, you can put it up in hot weather. Bill says longer.
Okay.
E. Marie, of course, says that she loves it short. Mindy thinks short is adorable. And Dee Becker Mom says long is fun.
I want to show you, by the way, what's happening here. Look at this. It smells like pizza.
Let's see. And Living the Dream thinks you look really good. And you do, but when I fell in love with you, you had long hair.
Long
And you
hair.
know what? I've seen you with all styles, so, you know. You can go Yul Brynner for all I care.
These olives are so good because the Tajaska olives are really flavorful, and it's a very strong flavor, and I think that that's really going to give the tofu.
Shelly Saffold Gray is a good look.
But I still don't have gray hair.
And somebody actually said,
I'm still not in need of, I still don't have gray hair. I'm lucky on that front.
somebody
I like it
actually,
very
who
front.
said it? Marie Allen said, Eileen Allen said, ugh, no haircut. We agree.
What does it mean?
It means
For
no,
COVID?
no haircut. Don't cut your
Oh,
hair.
don't cut your hair.
Um,
Well, you know, that's the thing. I had an appointment last week and I canceled it because I didn't know what to do. So I thought, let's wait, and then everything closed again.
Eileen, you and Aaron Mulrooney need to talk because Aaron said, the pandemic taught me I no longer need to dye my hair, went from platinum to natural white. Woohoo! Whereas Marie Allen, our nurse friend, said, I will never go gray. Well, come on. I went
Why
gray.
not? Some people don't. I don't know. I don't think that I would go gray. Again, I don't have gray hair yet, but I don't think I would.
Hot G.I. Jane. No, she's going to not go G.I. Jane. Lynn Butler let hers get really long, channeling her inner Patti Smith. That's always a good idea.
Can I have the anchovies? Do you think that we can put anchovies and Catherine will like it?
I don't know, but we can put anchovies and I will like it. Can you put them on later?
I think we can put a tiny. I don't know.
Hey, you can put some.
Anchovies or no anchovies? She likes salmon.
She likes salmon. You can try the anchovies.
So now, so it's low heat, and what I want to do is, oh, it's yours. I want to flip the tofu, and again, this really has to cook, okay? So I'm gonna try and see if the sauce needs anything.
Olympia says, my husband had a mustache when I fell in love with him. He shaved shortly after we were married and hasn't had one since. I call it bait and switch. I agree. How long have we been together? We've been together for like 6 years,
Put some sugar, yeah.
I think.
Oh, July, Ben, July 21st.
It's going to be 6 years.
It's gonna be 6 years since our first date.
Well, we've been together since then, that's for sure. Men look great with Grey Queen, but so do women. It's completely,
It's
y'all
true, though,
y'all
man.
have been snowed. Y'all have been completely snowed. Now, black hair looks good on women. Also, like purple hair. Teresa, is your hair purple now? You can rock that. Everybody, you know. But you know what? Gray looks great.
So yeah, these it's what I did now, just to give you an update. I added some salt, I added some sugar because tomato has to cook a lot to have to lose the acidity. I wish you could smell this. So while we wait for this to cook a little bit, I'm going to add some water. And then just to create more sauce. I think that if you have tomato sauce, it's going to be beautiful. So the winner, I don't know if she's here. If she's not, I'm going to give the address to Bella Italia. Bella Italia will directly ship the flour to you. I know her real name. I mean, I don't know her. It was a pure random thing. But I don't remember her Instagram handle. My Pear Tree Home. Morgan. Morgan, are you there? If Morgan, My Pear Tree Home. If you're there, you won. And you're going to receive a brand new La Molizana flour by Bella Italia Food Store. And whenever you use it, for whatever you want to do, I'm going to call you and you're going to be on the show. So if Morgan, you're here, congratulations, you're the winner.
I do not see anybody responding yet, but I'll keep my eye out. Oh, Rachel Naomi said,
Hi, Rachel.
she says, have you ever tried freezing tofu? After defrosting, it takes on such a nice and different texture.
Oh, really? What tofu do you use? Do you use extra firm, semi-firm?
Yes, please. Details, please. Rachel, details.
And then how do you thaw it?
There are many colors.
Do you-
There are many questions here.
Extra
extra
firm.
firm.
Do you thaw it in the fridge? Do you thaw it how?
Extra firm. Extra firm. Waiting. We're waiting. What was the first meal you made for me, Alice?
Huh?
Chimirape? It wouldn't work with silken tofu, firm only. Defrost in about a day in the fridge.
Okay. Okay, I will try that. Thank you. Catherine? I need
Bimba,
some oil.
do you think...
Can I have the oil?
Mamma, hai bisogno di olio, per favore. Go ahead.
You know why I wanted to try this also? Because I love Asian flavors. I do. Oh, thank you. But she at least got it for me, babe. But I realized that I really miss my Italian flavors and ingredients. So I really wanted to find a way to have tofu, but with an Italian spin. And I thought that a rich sauce like this with capers and tomatoes would be the perfect the perfect condiment for something like tofu. And you know, I think that we had this conversation last time we made tofu. Don't go into tofu expecting to eat meat, because don't go into vegan expecting to taste something that tastes like meat, because you'll be always disappointed no matter where you go and no matter who cooks it for you. Okay, so arthritis and raspberry allergy are no fun, but way better than the alternative to aging. I think I missed something. So, you know, because now I was actually thinking, I'm gonna taste it, and I had in mind the swordfish flavor, the swordfish consistency. I'm not gonna find that. And if I go into this thinking of that, I'm gonna be disappointed. It could be the best dish, but it's not going to be what my brain is expecting. So you have to go in it and for what it is, not for what you think or you want it to be. So let me try the sauce. So this, I would say, it can cook for another good hour, a very low heat, very gentle heat, for the tofu to really absorb the beauty.
She gave us the okay on anchovies. I told her they're a fish that tastes like salt, and she's all in.
Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking? You know what we can add?
What?
Instead of that, a little bit of the oil.
No,
And then you can add the anchovies
okay.
on.
Okay. I
Don't
like
you
the
think?
oil, but
You can add the anchovies on.
we're going to
your
lose
plate.
Rachel Naomi because we're eating fish. I know, Rachel. It's my last holdout.
This
I think
is an
I think I
anchovy.
could give up cheese before I could give up fish. I have not found a cheese substitute, Rachel. Kite Hill I like a lot. I like it a lot. And I might go back to vegan because I was
But we
vegan for
don't
a
eat
while
that
in the
much
90s.
cheese, though, right? We don't.
I know, but you know,
We eat mozzarella.
you know what? We love Anthony Bourdain, we love Phil Rosenthal, but every time I watch the shows, I see everybody eating meat, and I'm kind of like, I quit meat a long time ago, and the more I see them eating anything that is capable of movement on its own, the less
So
I
I'm
want
gonna tell you what this is. I bought this for Ben for Christmas. I got it from Italy, and it's an anchovy juice. It's not oil. It's unbelievable. It's anchovy extract. It's better than anchovies for me, but
But you know,
so the tofu is really softening up, which means that it's really starting to absorb all this beauty. I'm gonna try the sauce.
Bill says, why did I stop being vegan? I stopped being vegan because I had a doctor who I really respected, who was holistic and healthy and all that kind of stuff, but was not vegetarian, and who said, you need some of the things that you can only get from fish or meat. And I said, I want to, and I did, and I felt better. But you know, we can have Rachel. We can have a discussion about
Yeah,
this.
Rachel, I want to ask you, how do you get B12?
I want to just call Rachel.
How do you
and
get
ask her.
B12 vitamin when you're vegan? What are the... And I ask this mostly for Catherine.
And you can't get it from bees because B12 from bees, you're still getting it from bees.
No, I like honey. I can't give up honey. I'm sorry. And I'm not ready to give up cheese. I don't eat that much cheese. I'm not ready to give up my mozzarella.
But is there a cruelty-free cheese? I don't know if there is.
It's...
But Rachel, you take B12 supplements, but where does the B12 in the supplements come from?
No. But do you know which foods are rich in B12?
Also, Rachel, I'm just going to call you. We can have a really good long
Yeah,
conversation.
Mariam, I
and
love
then we
honey
can
with
catch up.
cheese.
Then we can catch up.
I remember that dessert that I make on the show for New Year's. Zoe was here, and it was a trifle with it's almost like a cassata with ricotta, cookies, lavender, honey, and cheddar cheese on top. Do you remember back then? That goes in my
Great.
cookbook.
Somebody asked about how salty is the anchovy juice.
Quite.
Sherry, it isn't anchovy juice. It's
Yes.
anchovy,
No,
it's
no,
anchovy
Ben.
oil.
No,
red
Ben, it's anchovy
oil.
juice.
It's
My love.
anchovy oil, and it has
Ben,
no.
Ben.
Let me talk.
It's
It has-
anchovy juice.
It has no anchovy product in it at all.
It's
anchovy oil, and
It's not-
it's used to lubricate anchovies.
Ben, it's not oil. It's a juice. There's anchovy extract.
Next time somebody tells you Italians have no sense of humor,
No, because you're ruining my ingredient listing. Here it is.
you can't. It's hard to make your own anchovy juice. She's right, of course, but because if you get one of those juicers, hand squeezed your orange juice,
That's
the,
right too.
the anchovies slip off around the
Who wants to
the
come
cone.
over
Which is
instead of
another
Ben
reason
on-
to be vegan because it's
Who
just
wants
horrible
to come
what we do
over?
to
Who
animals.
wants to come over and be my sous chef instead of Ben?
Hey, Lindsay Coy, by the way, speaking of bees
Hi,
and
Lindsay.
living the dream,
Oh, yeah.
said something about
Yes.
being a beekeeper.
I'd be happy
So
to
yes,
receive
we
it.
would love to try
Yes,
that
I
the
would
honey that you
Be happy to
have,
receive it.
Lindsay.
I would love to actually. So thank you.
I know the
Um,
question was about salt, Sherry. I just
It's
I
very
just
salty.
ran
It's
for
very
it.
salty, Sherry. So
I was just kind of houseboat. I haven't seen houseboat in years.
Wow.
Colatura is that Sophia Loren and Jack Lemmon or Cary Grant or somebody?
sauce is
Colatura.
unbelievable.
Colatura is the Italian fish sauce. Is that true? Colatura,
I
Lavertu
don't know.
says, is the Italian fish sauce.
oh,
Colatura.
that's interesting. No, I didn't know. Thank you. It is?
I know nothing.
Ooh. Okay, the sauce is really amazing. I haven't tried the tofu yet.
Nutritional yeast is a good source of B12, says
Okay.
Rachel. She adds it on everything.
Okay, and it also
Good
gives a beautiful
point.
flavor, right? I never used it.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Let me see.
Rachel Naomi, by the way, from what I never had food made from her. However, I see her on Instagram, and man, she's a baker.
What?
She's a baker. Like all her stuff,
Rachel?
all her
Absolutely.
vegan stuff makes me want to try it and make it. It's all her dishes are.
The Rachels know how to cook. Rachel Tench and Rachel Naomi, they both know how to cook.
Rachel texted me. I don't think that she's feeling a little under the weather. Your
Rachel or
sister.
Darby?
Your sister, Rachel.
I'm
So
gonna
she's
check.
not
I'll
on the
check
show.
in with her. I'll
She
check
told
in
me
with
that
her.
she wouldn't be able to watch it.
She bypasses me
There's
now.
now,
my
by the
sister.
way, here a good scarpetta. If you have some good bread to dip in it, I think that we can almost try it. I can't believe that guys. Where does time go on Monday night?
Away.
Wow, it's
Oh.
already 6.
Olympia KF said, "What about anchovy paste?"
I think we have it
We
in
have
the.
some
We have some in the pantry.
Okay.
But I think what I love about this oil is that it's very delicate. So you can taste the anchovy, but it's not overpowering. And I I find it very subtle, very nice.
Well, the thing is with anchovy paste, it's good to have around in case your anchovies come unstuck. Let's see.
Ben, that smile on.
Daryl, Rachel, you say you're not really a baker, you follow recipes, but and you bake from a recipe, you're a baker.
Yeah.
Veronica said, my husband's laughing at me because of the tofu. The struggle is real, isn't it, though? Let's see.
One more water. So you add some water every now and then just to make them moist. And look at this.
Smells great.
So basically now it's all cooked. I want to let it just be for a second before we try.
And you're gonna make rice?
But then yeah, we're gonna have rice over this. No, this over rice. Yeah, you can scarpetta. You can. One thing that you could do now that it's all cooked, put it in the oven with some with it covered with aluminum foil for the first 10 minutes, and then 5 more minutes of broiling, and it's gonna give you this nice baked. So I'm gonna let it simmer for a tiny bit. And then I'm going to, when the show is over, I'm just gonna cover it with the lid and let it there until we eat.
Yeah, this thing that I just heard, which is LaVirtue said the dad jokes are strong with you. The thing about dad jokes, unless I miss my guess, every single one of the Marx Brothers was a dad. So if it's a dad joke, proud tradition. Tradition. My tongue is not being nice to me lately, ladies and gentlemen. It's being a little troublesome. It's not age, it's that surgery.
So you flip it every now and then.
We shall live in the dream, we shall private message you. Let me see. Because Live in the Dream wants to send us some Promised Land honey because they have it.
Thank you.
So we can compare and
Yes,
contrast
thank you.
with Lindsay Coy. Queen Anchovy says she'd rather, Queen Hallodragon, not Queen Anchovy, says she'd rather have boiled Kleenex than anchovy paste.
Oh wow.
No, you wouldn't.
Interesting. Okay, so you don't have to add anchovies here.
It's not anchovy oil, it's anchovy juice. I was
And
making
again,
a joke.
The juice is very subtle, much more subtle than just plain anchovies or
Which is why I want to put
anchovy
anchovies.
paste. You can add on yours. I don't think Catherine would eat.
She told me she wanted to say
So,
it's
you know
fish
what?
that
It's
tastes
time to
like
try it.
salt.
Let me find a nice plate.
Queen Anchovy, that's right, Queen. I think Queen Anchovy is your new name. Yeah, the tongue is acting up. I had that surgery a few times, y'all know. So, but it's all fine. It's just right now it's a little tongue-tied. Then again, I'm also ancient of days, like in the Bible they say ancient of days, or at least in a few hymns. So I am ancient of days. Not to be confused with God. Yes, Teresa, I do love an actual anchovy. Have we been to Asturias, Spain? No, we haven't.
No.
I've been to Madrid and to the Costa del
Get some
Sol.
bread, yes.
And Alice
Anchovy
has
juice.
never
The name,
been.
please, is called anchovy juice. Agostino Recca is one of the most famous and best brand of anchovies. I think this comes from Liguria as well. Some of the best anchovies actually do come from Liguria. Let me see. Yeah, Santa Maria Ligure. Okay, this is Fania, Italy. Do you want to try this?
Oh, Teresa lived in Spain for 3 years.
Oh, you did? You want to try it?
Yeah, I'd love to. And everybody saying things about sorry for your tongue. And I haven't had, the last surgery was last October. It doesn't hurt anymore, and I can eat spicy foods. That's really good. It's really, really good.
Wow.
The capers are very pronounced.
What? Oh, wow. Okay, let's be honest here.
But that's a compliment. I like capers.
Wow. Okay.
It doesn't really taste like pizza. It just tastes really cool.
Does it taste like pizza? More
No, it
oregano?
just tastes. No, it just tastes cool. You don't have to
Okay,
try it and
guys.
make it taste like pizza.
I'll tell you this. you can tell that it's actually delicious. You can tell that it's tofu. You can't. You cannot. And I think that in an hour it's going to be even more. Oh my God, this is the best tofu. You can add chili flakes here. I'm not going to because Kathy, do you want? Vuoi provarlo? Vuoi provare il tofu alla pizza? Wow, guys, this is my new go-to.
I'm gonna try it.
That is fantastic. Whoa.
Can I have it?
Sì, amore, aspetta un attimo, aspetta.
I'm gonna as a tofu pizza.
Yeah, some tofu. Well, it's
Wow,
not
it's
tofu
amazing.
pizza.
It's tofu pizza, yeah.
It's tofu that has the flavor of pizza on it. What do you think?
It's pizza tofu.
It's pizza tofu.
Yeah.
Try
Guys,
it.
this is seriously delicious.
See if you like it. Has anchovy juice, not anchovies. Do you like it? Do you like it?
She likes it.
That's a big smile.
È buono? Yes!
Molto buono?
Mhm.
Ancora?
Sì.
Okay. Sì. She
When
wants
she
more.
wants more, it means that it's good.
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going?
My pizza.
It's pizza? It's no, non è pizza, amore. È tofu.
These ain't childbearing hips, they're child hiding hips.
Guys, this is
Walking
really
this
delicious.
child for
It's
you.
actually better than what I expected.
I'm cutting it.
Yeah, for you, Catherine.
Why?
Perché come lo mangi? Intero? So I would actually suggest making it like a steak, like I did. I think you kind of, and then what you do,
She wants it.
put it over rice. Sì, amore, qua.
Hey,
You put it over rice. So don't just go with your gut when it comes to how much you want, you know. Yeah, and by the way, Rachel, the anchovies, like with the juice like this, they don't really add much, I must say.
Whoops, are you gonna wait?
I think capers are really pronounced, as well as the oregano.
Get there.
It's amazing. Have it over rice or have it in a sandwich. It's Elise. It's amazing. Catherine, can you go?
Ancora? Un po'? This is great.
Elise is fantastic.
Over rice is going to be flawless.
Let's go get
I'm going to ask Elise to teach me how to make rice tonight. She makes the best
Can
rice.
I have some more?
Certo, amore.
I've got my hand on her face like an alien.
Buono, vero? Un po' caldo.
Night all. Good night, Shelley Saffold.
Oh,
You-
wow, it's 6. You guys, that flew by again. I'm very happy about this dish. I'm seriously very happy about this dish. It's delicious. I can't wait to eat it. I was a little skeptical because I didn't know if today I felt a little under the weather and I didn't know if I felt like eating tofu or I wanted something more like delivery. And I actually can't wait to eat this. So, okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Can I give you this one again?
Yeah.
Give it to Elisa this.
Rachel and I was going to try and make it
Thank you for
without
watching.
anchovies.
I'm a little under the weather, so I hope you enjoyed it. I have a little bit of a headache that is actually getting worse. So I hope that it didn't bother you. And Morgan, congratulations. And I'll see you next week.
I don't like
Let's keep in mind, it's never too late to get to know who we are. Coffee first. I love you beyond measures.
it.
Catherine.
Thank you so much for watching. Ben, do you want to say bye? Baby says bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Permesso, please.
The stores,
Catherine, how are
the
you?
chores, fresh air.
pizza.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask, please, so that I can go and get a wax. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you on Instagram. Thank you so much for being part of this. Generally, thank you for always participate, for always commenting, for it wouldn't be the same to just have a conversation with myself. I have those every day. So thank you for having a conversation with me always. I love